In this video, we discuss what stress is and what the effect of stress is on our gut. We do a stress test and give you some tools of how to handle stress. We will also learn why it may be so difficult to relax on your yoga mat. What actually is stress? Stress is a disturbance in our internal balance. When we feel stressed, our brain automatically activates the sympathetic nervous system, or our fight and flight response, preparing the body for danger. The energy goes away from organs and body functions that are immediately needed for survival. This also includes our skin, hair, and yes, our digestive system. When we are stressed, the saliva secretion in your mouth and secretion of gastric and digestive juices is inhibited, making it harder to digest food. The gallbladder relaxes, preventing it from doing its job properly, and bowel movements is also inhibited. We all recognize symptoms of a stress response. You feel the adrenaline rushing through your body, you feel sweaty and knot in your stomach, superficial breathing, maybe a dry throat, tight shoulders, and your heart pounding in your chest. Luckily, after the stress is gone, the energy shifts back to rest and digest state, or the parasympathetic nervous system. The digestive system gets its energy back and you can properly digest food again. Short stressors like feeling hungry or cold shower is actually good for us. It makes us stronger. However, when a stress reaction of our body lasts too long, we spend a lot of time in our fight and flight mode. And when this happens too often or too long, the digestive system does not get enough energy for a longer period of time. And because the body will always choose survival over digestion, fight and flight over rest and digest, from an evolutionary perspective, it makes sense that if a saber-toothed tiger is coming for you, you would not want to stay seated, eating your berries. In a modern society, many people have prolonged or chronic stress, slowing down our digestion. But what are stressors? What do we perceive stress from? That is very personal. It can be caused by many different factors like trauma, neglect, abuse, work, financial problems, problems at home, social media, unprocessed emotions, a phone that constantly pings, but also negative thoughts like I'm not good enough and I don't like myself. Also reading or hearing bad news like about a war that you don't have the power to stop. Stressors can also come from a shortage of vitamins and minerals in your body. The body just does not have enough nutrients to function properly, which gives a stress response. So now we know what kind of stressors there are that can inhibit indigestion, we can look at the remedies. We can only recover during rest. When we are chronically stressed, we are not able to recover well. That is why it is essential to have enough relaxation moments throughout our daily life, avoiding stressors as much as possible. Do you have a good balance between stress and relaxation in your own daily life? Between what gives energy and what costs energy? We can easily check this with the following simple exercise. After every step, you can pause the video until you're done. Step 1. Grab a pen and paper. Or if not at hand, just draw on your laptop or your phone. Ready? We will move on to step 2. Draw a big T, and above the left write give energy, and on the right costs energy. Then make an overview of all things in your life that give and cost energy. Done with your list? Then we go to step 4. Write down a number behind everything you wrote down that represents its impact. It can depend on the load or the frequency. If something has a really big load, like unprocessed emotions, it gets a higher number. Or if you do it frequently, like sleeping, it also gets a higher number. Once you did that, add the total number on both sides and see what the ratio is. What gives you energy and what costs you energy? How is your balance? To which side does it turn? It is really a life skill to keep the balance and gain more energy than what costs energy. And if you do more of what gives energy than what costs energy every day, you have energy left every day, which you can use for other things like personal growth and optimizing your stress tolerance. How to do this? There are different ways in which you can make yourself more tolerant to stress. Tai Chi, yoga, forest bathing, frequency healing. In the PDF of this week, you will find different ways you can explore to become more tolerant to stress. But these examples do not always work in an acute stressful situation. Have you ever felt utterly unable to relax on your yoga mat, for example? Let's explain why this is. For this, we use the 4-step stress cycle. It starts with danger. A saber-toothed tiger is coming your way, stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol are produced, drawing vitamins and minerals to your muscles and your brain. And you have to think and act quickly on what to do with this animal. Then comes movement. You either fight the tiger or you run away. You decide to fight the beast with your tribe. Then it's time to celebrate. You have fought the beast and you won, and you and your tribe have a nice piece of meat tonight. You are grateful for your survival. The last step is relaxation. It is finally time to relax. The danger is over. In our everyday life, we often skip 2 important steps. The tiger is coming at us, and we think it is wise to relax at our yoga mat. With this, we skip 2 major steps. The adrenaline is still stuck in our body, waiting to be used for movement. So move first. Run, dance, cycle, go to the gym, clean your house. Anything to get it out of your system. And then celebrate. Celebrate what you do have. We often celebrate with food, often sugary foods, but also think of different ways you can also celebrate, like expressing ways of gratitude. I like to end my day with saying or writing down 3 things that I am grateful for. We call it the 3 nicest things of the day. And it does not have to be big, just something you enjoyed. The sun shining on your face, a walk outside, or sitting at the couch with your family. My family has been doing this since I was little, and you always end your day with something positive. So after we celebrated, it is time for relaxation. Now you lay down on your yoga mat. To recap, we cannot recover during stress. If we are in a fight and flight state, it is physically impossible to rest and digest as well, in which recovery takes place. It is an important piece of the puzzle in feeling energized and well again. So check your stress test and see what you can do to gain more energy. What can you add to the list? On the other hand, what are the things that need to change for you? Deep down, you know what is needed. Is it the job you are no longer happy in, your relationship, the people you hang out with that do not support your change? Know that you do not have to do everything alone, and seek support from family and friends and colleagues or coach. You can do this.